if I'm underwriting a gateless file, I know that I can trust, I don't have to reconcile all of my liabilities on my credit report. And for me, that's probably my favorite thing because your credit report is long sometimes, and sometimes you have a ton of liabilities. And so if I can not have to sit there and stare and compare LOS versus the credit report balance and payment of every single debt that's on this transaction, I mean, that's huge. It's huge. Um, the other thing with the asset statements, I think, is where you really get a lot of lift from utilizing the Smart Underwrite. As an underwriter, you are not having to do the same thing that I just said about the processors, because both people are doing that. In a normal world, in a normal transaction, both people are, the processor's responsible for that, and so is the underwriter. So you get to the underwriting space, and then you're not having to compare your bank balances. You're looking at the conditions. If there's a condition there, then you know you need to address it. If there's not a condition there, you know your bank balance, your name, your account numbers, large deposits are all already reconciled. And then you're only looking for undisclosed liabilities. So, underwriters will get this. If you're scanning through bank statements and looking through bank statements, and you're having to do balances and watch the balances change, and also look for large deposits, and then also look for undisclosed liabilities, it's a longer review process. Whereas if you're only having to hone in on undisclosed liabilities, that's a lot faster, a lot easier, especially with a VOA. So those are probably my favorite components from both processing and underwriting. And I think that's where we get a lot of lift from the product.